everyone. This is Tuesday, January 13th. We're having CPI by 8:30 a.m. today. I was supposed to come up with the weekly intentions on Sunday, but I had a little bit of an emergency, and I had to do this right now. So sorry about the whole delay, and I know you guys were expecting something a little bit sooner, but it's the CPI week, and I don't trade before the CPI. I trade literally 15 minutes after. So yeah, we'll just go straight to my expectations on DXY and review what I'm expecting for the week. So last week we had a strong bullish closure on DXY, and we inverted the daily fair value gap I highlighted on the price reverse form, which is this little line here. So closing this, I'm using this level as an inversion level for higher prices. So the week we've already traded into Monday already and Sunday already traded into the IFG, and we're rejecting nicely off it. So what I want to see is price expand, clearing out the previous week high and taking out the 99.312 level, digging into the weekly fair value gap. So my expectation for the XY is bullish, and vice versa for Euro USD and GBP USD, because I want to see sells if I'm seeing buys on DXY. So on the daily time frame, we inverted this daily fair value gap, close fully above it, without taking out clearing out this higher, and we created some imbalances from the impulsive move last week. We have a daily fair value gap here, another one here. We had the deep into it, like yesterday's candle dipped into the daily bullish fair value gap, and immediately we saw some rejection and closed this way. So today I'm expecting a little bit of an SMT inside here, maybe maybe G fails to take out the high, or E fails to take out the I, the XY takes out the I, just something to get it all worked out and have price go higher. So my first target will be the 9th of January high, and then I want to see price either take out the previous daily low, or we have used that as a protected low for higher prices. Whichever way it happens, this is what I'm expecting. So you can see clearly the weekly IFG, the daily IFG, the daily fair value gap as well, all supporting higher prices. So because you're seeing an expansion to first target at this side, and this side. Overall, market structure is still bullish, and if we keep on pumping, we should inverse the weekly fair value gap up here. We should close above it right now. My next target will be at the 100.395 level, and the final target at the monthly fair value gap 101.977 level. So that's how I'm looking price right now. If we don't get a reversal from this point, just higher prices like that. So let's head on into GBP USD and EU. On the weekly, we had a strong bearish closure with the SMT at the highs. We have this SMT here, SMT at the highs, SMT at the highs, where EU is the weaker pair and G is the stronger pair. You could see EU dug into the weekly fair value gap and even closed below it. So I utilized that area for lower prices towards the 1.16152 level. So my expectations heading into the week was I want to see price fall from this position here right into this, taking out this low here. So something like this, just simple short term draw. On GU, I also want to see price trade back down a little bit at least to the 1.33908 level from this place right now. Let's go down to the daily time frame to see what's happening. On the daily, we inverse the daily fair value gap here, the last piece on the board for bullish pair. We inverse that, so the next target will be this low, which I highlighted from the weekly, and I'm going to be utilizing the daily fair value gap. You can see there's a fair value gap here where we could see rejection yesterday, a heavy rejection from yesterday's candle after digging deep into it. So this is the previous daily high on EU, and this is the previous daily high, and this is the previous daily high on GU. We could get a run on this high on GU. We'll have something like this. Something like this. Wow. EU just melts away from the daily fair value up towards the target point. So at the moment, this is what I'm interested in doing. And if it should go down to the 4 hours, on this, and we'll go down to the 4 hours on this as well. We could see some here where if we is either make it or break it point. So taking the trade from this area, I short, I will be taking partials and maybe TP at this area here. Then 4 hour fair value gap, same thing with this here. So could go. So we're expecting something around that goes like this. From here, this. We can get that. Same with this. So right now we'll just speculate and we'll wait to see what the market has to do before we react. But I'll be utilizing this space here, the little fair value gap, bearish fair value gap here. I'll be utilizing that for lower prices. So I want to see price come into here, this area here. Then we have it move lower. While moving into this fair value gap, this 4 hour fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, I will be expecting this high to be taken out for the move lower. So for now, on silver and gold, we're currently at all-time highs, and I honestly don't have any expectations. I just want to observe what price will be doing at that point. If today closes this way, we'll still want to utilize the gap. It's typically leaving open. I just say something like this. So I will still just say okay, follow the trend. Maybe I'll be looking for more higher prices from the area. But until then, I don't have any expectations on this duo. On crypto, I should have something on crypto, but like I said, I'm not putting any content out on crypto till the end of January. So again, thank you all. I'm trying my best to make it quick, snappy, and without losing your attention when going through the videos as well. Okay, so have a good trading week, everyone, and God bless.